my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, PhatPastor here, and welcome to Tuesday night Hang Time Prop Bros panel. And we haven't heard from Skip tonight. I sent him a message just a little bit ago, but we're going to proceed. Anyway, we've got Mr. Ethan here with us tonight. How's it going, Ethan?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I am well. Got some questions that I'm going to try to answer here on the live stream tonight about this quad. This is an unusual quad, many different ways, and I think you're working on a Mario build. Is that what you said?
Yep, Mario 5, and I spray painted it to make it look all fancy.
And is Jarvis, let's see, alright, he should be working now. Johnny Scars. How's it going, brother? And Mr. Dexter Wells. Jake FPV, hello my pastor. And are you
Curtis Hayes?
Are you very quiet compared to Ethan? Oh, my volume is low? Let me see if I can remedy that.
Skydozer FPV.
How's it going? We got guys coming on in. See if that works out. Say something, Ethan. You might be a little loud.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he was clipping a little bit there. Pulled him back down. All right, I think you should.
You can also adjust the gain on my side.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better there. All right, Mr. Lee and
Exiled Scoop.
Mr. Mr. Exiled Scoop. Oh, come on. You're already doing it to me, YouTube? Or YouTube's doing the thing where it's not popping out the chat. Let's do it again. There we go. So, we ought to be all right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, tonight, I'll message him once again. He said something to me earlier about going to make it on. Hopefully he's doing well. Let me just text him here for a second. I think he had some things that he wanted to discuss tonight, but if not, we will fill it out tonight. We can do it. Of course, we want Skip here with us. All right, there we go. All right. Also, on this stream, it's open to members. If you are a member, one of the perks of membership is now we can't have 10, 12 guys on here at once. It's just too much audio going on and hard to keep up with it. But if you would like to come on one night, message me. Show up early on Tuesday nights around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Well, around 7 o'clock. And that's usually when I start letting people in. Has it done it again? Has it locked me out again? Well, let me read the names and we'll see what's going on here. One Vision Aerial was the first one. Dexter Wells, Raymond Carrera, and I'm wearing my wrong glasses. Borked Bits, McFlies, Johnny Scars, Jake FPV, Mr. DJ Lee, is in the house. Curtis Hayes and Sky Dozer. And Exiled Scoob, you got to get here early if you want me to read your name out loud. But of course, they see your chat popping through there. I've got some stuff that I might need your guys' help with tonight. And I will get into mine. Have you figured out what's going on with your situation on the frame?
Well, I took 4 of the screws out. Figured I'd do them one at a time. That seemed to do the trick. I got the 2 that secure it, and now I'm doing the other 4 that don't secure it, that go to the pillars. So yeah, I think I got it started and working.
All right. Is the chat okay? Let's see if Jarvis is working. Let's see if he's. Gotta give him a second there. Skip,
How's it
come.
going, fellas? Hello, Simon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Skip's with us. He'll get his video sorted in a moment. Good. Now we got a full panel. So, yeah, it sounds like Jarvis is working. I can hear him on my end. Hopefully you guys can hear him on your end. Jarvis is quiet. Okay. You might have to turn your gain down on your end. Ethan, because I think you and Jarvis are on the same audio channel coming in. So.
All right, how's that?
Me.
Yeah, probably still a little high, just a little bit more.
Let me do it through Discord. I've got my mic almost all the way down.
Yeah, it's still got you clipping.
Me.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks for singing with them. Yes. That's helping.
All right, how's that?
Sounds better on my end. How's it sound on your guys' end? And there's Mr. Trades in.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Just let him sing again. See how it goes. Lolo. That's what I call my niece, Lolo. Oh, well, I've got a dilemma. Skip, do you have I think I know the answer to this question before I ask it, but do you have any experience with butterflight?
I have very little experience with butterfly.
Well, I'm trying to move my camera a little bit. This quad here is one of the quads that was given to me by the quad artist.
Is like Butterface.
It's Butterface.
Bladderfly.
Bladderflight. This was the one that, I mean, it works. It's got all the tones and everything on it. You plug it into Betaflight and it says that it has Butterflight on it. So I don't have Butterflight, and I don't even know what stack is in this thing. Might not be.
So you'd have to take a detailed picture overhead so I could get a
I might be able
better look at it.
I might be able to do that.
Butterflight was ancient. Balked _bits.
Butterfly is old. I don't know if you can see that or not. And you see that there, Skip? Oh, wait. I've got zoom on this camera. Why don't I just put it down under the light and zoom the camera down like a normal person would? Come on. Of course, it's going to be upside down. That's probably not far enough down.
It looks like a T-mode or something. You're getting worse. You're getting way worse. And stop.
Yeah. That's it. But it's got butterflied on it.
Hmm.
What? It gives the tones and everything when you plug a battery into it.
That is cool looking.
Oh. Good old butterfly. Good old butterfly. Man, that's circa 2019, 2018, 2019.
Let me see that again. Okay, let's see. We got the big chip with the long chip. All right.
And it's definitely a 20 by 20.
Yeah, definitely a 20 by 20.
I wonder if it's the Mamba 20 by 20, but the Mamba usually had something written on it, didn't it? Oh.
Is there anything on the other side of the board? Like, is the stack screws on it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stack nuts, are they off? Yeah, they're off. Can you pull the flight controller and turn it around? $302. What does it
302.
say? Is there another word right there?
Right in here.
Yeah, yeah. What's that say?
I'll have to look at it through my magnifying. HDC. Wait. Backwards. I don't know. Move that so that you guys can see. I can't see. Looks like a date.
2016, I think.
I
2016.
had to get my bifocals back on it. Have to wear different glasses while I stream to be able to see the buttons for the stream. Okay. Oh yeah. That is 2018 8 dash
JRE
30H.
Loco 619. The clean flight days.
Yeah. I2C SW. I don't know. Here's the stack. That's under it. See it better. Get a better look of it. Let me turn. I can turn a different type of light source on here. I don't know if that helps. But that's it. On the top of it, it don't look like it's got anything written.
Yeah. I don't even see an arrow, do you?
No. Unless, nope. I don't see the arrow.
Z King FPV.
These two off the side here might be an indication of something. I'm not showing you. Those two pads right here. Maybe some kind of an indication. I think I'll see it better without that magnifier in the way. It's got two pads and a button, like a bind button or bootloader button or something. Two pads and a button. And then 4 LEDs. Don't have a clue what it is.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Butterflight will work on my iMac.
Was butterfly one word?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let me zoom down closer. See if I can get even better. Zoom down all the way.
Does it have any edges on the edge of it, like it's been broke off a 30 by 30?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And here's the back side. Where you at? Where are you at? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Wow. Come on, Marty.
Yeah, everything that I type in, nothing like that shows. Something gets close. A GenQ gets pretty close.
I can plug it into Betaflight and see what it says.
But I don't know if GenQ was around in 2018.
See, the thing,
And
one of the thing is the newer version of Betaflight. Because if you guys are already trying to use the, yeah, if you guys are trying to get my attention in the chat, use the exclamation point, so I don't pass it up.
Maybe emu flight.
It
it
said
says,
it said Butterflight when I.
yes, somebody said try using the newest copy of Clean Flight if you can find it. If you can't find Butterfly. Thank you, Borkfits.
I think I found something. Come on.
He said, plug it in the Butterfly and do the flash tab and do auto discover and see what it says.
Yeah. Well, when you go into the new one that has auto discover on it, it doesn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna show you guys this. I found this under for the releases. It says Betaflight upstream merge. Butterflight 3.6 Hercules trusty steed. But yeah, I don't know if any of that's going to work with my Mac. But let me switch the cameras back so y'all can see me. All right. I can plug it into Betaflight and I'll show you what it says. The first, like the newest Betaflight out, it won't even open it. Let's see if I can get it to run the old one. Okay. Can I share my screen? Share screen. Window. Bang. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's Betaflight. That's Betaflight 10.7.2. So it kept crashing on me. But this was the only one I could get to do anything with it, to recognize it at all. So So
Yeah.
if you go version,
Ooh, what's that say?
Fury,
Fury
yeah,
F405D.
yeah, Butterfly Fury FO 3.6.6 FY04. So technically, that's all that I need. The Fury, but that says OSD, Fury F4 OSD. Let's see if I can flash that. So see if it's got a. See, you can't go. There's no going into it. There's no going into it and saying, "Tell me what it is." C D E F. Let's see. Fury F4. Fury F4 OSD. Should I flash it?
I mean, that's your best bet, really.
Well, I think it's my only bet.
Like someone who got a hold of Betaflight and made their own.
It was a fork of Betaflight.
Mamba stack.
It's the Mamba stack. I'm holding this in my hand, which I'm trying to be very, very still. Pull up the Mamba stack, Skip, the old Mamba stack.
I've been pulling up everything here, and
It's flashing. Come on, flash, baby.
that looks really close. Yep, I think he's right. Mamba F405.
Programming
Good
successful.
job, June Loco. I think you found it, buddy.
All right.
If it ain't, it looks a lot like it. It looks close. I don't know if it is that or not, but it looks really close.
I don't have any gyro in it. Let me unplug and replug it back up. What's it say? The version of the flight controller using is older.
It looks really close.
I don't have nothing in the gyro. So let me try a newer version of Betaflight.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Mamba F405.
Okay.
You might be able to flash it to Mamba F405.
Now let me close this
Let me
old
start,
version
uh,
and open a newer version.
It's good noise testing. It's got really good noise testing.
Nice.
Noise testing. This was 6 years ago. It's the Mamba 20x20 stack 6 years ago.
So 2018 or 2019?
2018.
Yeah, I think that's what it said on the board, 2018. Come on, Betaflight. There's Betaflight. Let me share my screen again. share screen, window, beta flight. All right, let's try it again.
Now
This is in the
time,
newer version of Betaflight. Before, when I tried this earlier, all that Betaflight would say is it can't read it. See, I have no
My
gyro
favorite
or
stat
nothing.
I just flashed one the other night.
Let's see, update,
now look for
auto detect. Let's see.
Mamba. Mamba 20x20. Yeah, Mamba F4.
MA.
F405. Maytech. There's Mamba. Keep on, keep on. So we got
2020 or 2022, 2022, Mamba 05 US, and then the I2C. This has an I2C on it.
does it?
Yeah, it was on the back. I saw it in the text.
Let's do I2C these.
Well, it's obviously not currently flashed, so
Yeah.
or not correctly flashed. No, you guys can see that or not.
Yeah, we can see it.
Building it. This is a weird frame. It's I don't want to move it while it's in this process, but that's aluminum on it, and this canopy's strange. It's a 3D printed canopy. It was probably something out of
It was asking what frame is that.
yeah. I'll look in just 1 minute after I load firmware online.
You got it loaded already.
All right, flash it. Yeah, ignore the risk. Firmware mismatch.
I don't think it can hurt anything.
Patriot first. What up, gang? Had an
Hey,
issue
hey,
getting
hey.
my radio connected.
Now, if you get gyro data,
Cannot move finger
that
on
is
keyboard.
going to be a lot.
This itty bitty motors have freaking
Yeah.
Ginzu knives.
Hang on. Jarvis is talking. I don't have it. I've only got 2 screens, so this is actually Betaflight's actually running over top of my OBS. So, because if I put it over top of skipping them, you guys won't see them. Flashing, flashing, flashing. When it gets done, I will look at the frame and see what it's got something written on it.
Here we go.
Ginzu built
All
to
right,
last.
let's connect and see what happens.
That's taking a long time.
Configurator used 10.10 does not support firmware 4.60.
So it can
Oh,
flash later firmware, but it can't. use
460.
it.
Huh.
You probably should have 450 on it.
Yeah, isn't 460 like in beta or something?
Yeah,
Not
460
fully.
is online. You can do 460. You just have to go online and do it.
Well, it auto detected the board this time at least. Don't know if it's
Yeah,
right.
do 450. That was quick.
Exiled Faux Show. I did 4.3.
I did this because some of the quads that was in the giveaway
June,
may
he
have
done
butterfly on them, because I know
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
that he really liked butterfly. It claimed that the whole thing why it got its name is it claimed that it was as smooth as butter compared to beta flight. I had it on a quad until I flashed iNav on it. Verifying. Okay, let's connect.
Uh-oh. Can you move it? Hey! Now,
Hey.
all we do is see if motors work. So, you got a small battery you can plug in?
Yeah, it does.
Do you? Phew. No props, right?
No props.
It's not about firmware, it's about
always
stick
remember
time.
that.
Let's see. Let's don't do anything. Let's just turn them on and see if I can get a motor to spin. Nothing
Nothing?
on that one. Nothing on
Turn it
that.
off, and we'll try one more thing here.
Motor stop.
Turn off the I understand button. Stop motors.
Yeah.
Either one.
There we go. I'm trying. I need to put this on a
Now go-
switch.
A directional D shot.
Hang on. Oh. Really? I
What?
just pulled my cable loose on this battery pack. God, man, that thing is tight in there. Good Lord. All right, unhook it. I'm gonna cause a lipo fire here trying to get this thing unplugged. I don't know if that red wire is. Let me look at that real quick. I don't. Let me see if it'll power it. No, I think I pulled that lead completely out.
Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah. Smoke stopper.
Smoke stopper is a great idea.
Yes.
I think I messed my pack up. Yep. I've got to put that in the bat safe. Pull this thing open and resolder
With
that.
Lee pose when in doubt, throw it out. Brundle_fly. Hey.
Hey, how's it going, Brundle Fly? Nice to see you in the chat.
I got to
We
check
are
this.
currently working on a drone and that had an old firmware version, and we just flashed it. We got gyro data, which is good. Oh, that's not good.
No. But there's nothing else on it. It's still going to go down here in the bat safe until I can get time to look at it.
Runda.
Okay. Whew. Wow. All right. Let me try a different Lepo. Man, that right there it's very tight.
Well, don't plug her in all the way. You don't just halfway or something.
Asbestos
Yep,
fibers.
we got the.
Oh, I heard the motors.
Got the motor tones.
Did he get the doot doot at the end, or
I
just
don't
doot
know.
doot doot?
I don't know. Let me do it again. Nope. Just did it.
Okay.
But
Hero,
earlier,
hero, sir.
earlier when it had butterfly on it, it got both of them. But it.
Okay.
So
That ain't no big deal. It could be as simple as calibrate accelerometer and all
Doo-doo
kinds of
dos,
stuff.
but
So
no doo-doo.
no doo doo. Butterfly. Does that bring back the old days for anybody? Alright, let's plug it into Betafloyd. And alright, close.
go ahead and hit calibrate up there real quick. All right. Now go to motors, please.
Motor.
Now turn on bi-directional D-shot. Agree.
You think
Now
this is
go-
running? You think it supports it?
Double A.
Now go to D-shot. Go to 300. Save and reboot. Now
have-
we'll see if it's right. Go to motors.
Do we have D shot back in?
Oh, there ain't no telling. Okay, the motor tab is red. It is not winding up, is it?
Nope.
Okay, so turn bi-directional D-shot back off because the motor.
Let me
the
make
motor
sure I
went.
got power on here. Hang on, I didn't have the power on.
Oh,
That's
well,
good.
that makes a big difference. You're gonna have to stop
Nothing.
motors and do that again. Turn your power off and back on. Okay, it's showing red on the motors, so I think bi-directional D-shot definitely has to be off.
Nothing working now.
Remember to hit save before switching screens.
Okay, so turn it off.
Turn bi-directional D-shot off. Agree. And save and reboot. Motors. Okay, so the motors are not red now, so maybe they'll work. It's not moving.
Let me make
You're
sure
not moving
Let me make sure I got the power.
the slider.
Okay, didn't have the power on. Nothing.
Is the power turning off as soon as you turn it on?
What do you mean?
Is the power still on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I
didn't
can.
know if it-
Let me switch this to the.
Was tripping it or not?
Let me switch this to the. All right. There, it's on.
Oh, does it have a VTX on it?
No VTX. No.
Okay.
So it's powered on. Let me turn this off. Reorder motors. Let's see what happens. Nothing.
Yeah. So this means we're on the right track as far as gyro data goes, but we don't have motors. Let's see. CPU load is 22. That's not bad. Um,
Let me go out of it and then back in.
That's a nice suit Ya got on there, PP cool.
Right, this frame says that it is. Oh, I can't see it right now with everything hooked up to it. So try it with the lower. I mean, I'm seeing the motor move. Did it?
yeah, yeah.
Let's just do master.
Hey, how's it going, Double A? Nice to see you in the chat.
Nothing. Y'all can see nothing spinning.
So let's see here. I'm thinking that we got maybe we're on the right path with the Mamba firmware, but we got the wrong one because
wrong
we're getting
board?
gyro data, we're not getting motor movement. So
Yeah.
it's not doing a motor protocol.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at it again on the back side of it here. I'll zoom this thing down.
Evan
Since
is
we know that
smoking over there.
Since we don't say the S word.
Good to see you too, Double A. Nice to see you in the chat. Looks like an aluminum base plate work, it said.
Yeah, I can look at it now that I've got everything unhooked. Tell you what it says. It says RXAF 0139
On what?
on the. That's
On the
backwards.
flight controller?
Yeah, no, on the frame. RXAF
Okay.
0139. That's the frame. Now let's see here. Here's the back. It says I2C right there.
This guy on this chat has just the same exact flight controller and everything. I wish he would open up Betaflight.
Yeah, it says. I don't know if you guys can see it there. This is hard because it's all backwards.
They call it Mamba 20.
See? That says I2C. That says I2C, and that says SWD 302 2008 830H.
Okay, let me type that in. What? Say it again.
It's 2018
Yeah.
dash 8 dash 30H as in hippo. And it's got 302
E.
and it has the STM 32 F405.
There you go.
Arm.
So you can put an STM on it. F what? F402?
F405.
Okay. Now you could flash it directly to that. I'm pretty sure. You not have to mess with whether it's a Mamba or not.
Oh, come on. That is just peachy. Yeah, it's upside down, but you can see the arm STM 32 F405.
And soldering the power leads always has me nervous.
And the 302 don't help nothing, does it? Let's see the stack. I mean the ESC. What's that there? JB432 on the back of the ESC. JB423 on the back of the ESC. But this thing don't even have an arrow on it.
I found it. Here we go.
The 304 helps something. Woo woo.
Let's see here. It's a Mamba F25 HV ESC. And it has a MPU 6000 on it. That's interesting. It says, let's see here. Does it say the flash? It does not say the flash. But they're using, says flash 16M, whatever that means.
I don't have a clue. I'm going to close the beta flight screen for a little while so I can look at the...
Can we go back to the firmware and look at the firmware again?
Sure. This guy just got to let me know if this... Okay, I'm watching it on my phone too, how the stream's doing. Yeah, if you guys get one of the giveaway drones and it has Butterflight on it, this will be valuable information for you.
Absolutely.
So let's go to the flash, auto detect. So maybe try the F405 US.
Look at all the options there. Let's see what they say.
F405 2022B, which I don't think it's the 2022A or the 2022B because it's a 2018.
Okay. Yeah, try it. See what happens. But at the bottom of it, I'm pretty sure they have the STM 405, 32, and all that. So if this don't work, we can always do that.
Mamba G4. It's not an AIO. 405 Mini.
Can't fly my giveaway quad until I get a backpack for my...
Those are Maytex.
Yeah, and Maytech.
But if you go all the way to the bottom, you'll see you should see STM files.
Should we try that or just do this F405 US?
Yeah, let's try that one right now.
F405 US. Let's go with 4.5. Load firmware online. Flash. Ignore risk. Continue.
You know, back before, I believe June Loco said that he done his at 4.3.
4.3. Well, it's an F405. Does 4.5 support an F405? Wasn't there a time when the F405s was going to start being... that the F405s went... invalid? and the F411s went on. We'll go back and flash this thing to 3.5.7. I know that would work.
Deprecated.
I said it was successful.
I don't know what to do. It moves.
Gyro moves.
Dang it. Sorry.
Bless you.
It does support D-Shot 600, so it should work on that.
All right.
So power it up and see if you get motors. Hey, come it.
You see the motors twitching when I plug it up, so
That's a good thing.
nothing.
Nothing. Try another motor just to be safe.
I'll try them all.
Nothing.
Yep. And it hasn't tripped the smoke stopper, so it's still green. Stop. Let's do this. Let's go to that F3. Detect it. R43. .430. Let's full chip erase. Okay. At this point, it ain't hurting. It ain't doing anything. So
I really want to build a VTOL. Not sure out
Yeah.
of what though.
I have a Osprey. That's a VTOL.
Maybe a ZO HD Talon.
Yeah, that might work. It's taking a little while to flash, isn't it?
If I can get a hold of one.
Well, see, I know when it had the butterfly on it, I got da 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 da. But I don't know what it had on it. I didn't do any kind of backup to it or anything. Alright, it says it's flashed.
So,
Power cycle it.
what I would do now is go back to that same one that you're at before and do an older
That
flash.
answered me, I think.
Let's see what this one does. Apply custom defaults. First time I saw that.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Alright, motors. Turn the power on. Turn this on. Nothing. Nothing. Was there bi-directional D-shot back then? I don't think so. I don't think if it won't work standard like that, I don't think it will work with bi-directional D-shot. But we'll see. What's it gonna hurt? Just not work. Nope. Nothing.
Oh, fine.
And it's green light on it. So, I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. I don't
Yeah, the red, I don't think it's going to work on the red, so
100% errors.
yeah.
Sleepy FPV.
Hey, Sleepy. How's it going? Reorder motors. I understand the risk. Start. Nothing. Nothing. Mutton.
Have you
All
tried?
right. Go back to your the IC firmware, IU firmware that you had before, and do the 4.3. Yeah, that one.
I2C.
Yeah, there you go. And turn off GPS just to be sure here.
Yeah, don't give us that option back this far.
Okay, well, let's just go with it and see what happens.
All right. Apply custom defaults. Need to fix the motors. Turn it on. You guys see the motors twitch when I do it? Watch this. Do it again. You guys can see it. Watch his back, 2 motors. So
Nothing?
nothing.
All right, I have one more thing we can try. I have done this before. Go to update firmware. And when you choose your board, you're going to go all the way down to STMU. Okay, STM 32 F405. Do you see that anywhere? F4 Discovery. Yeah, try that one.
Flash it to what?
Boy, there is a lot on Reddit about this board being a
450.
handful.
There's a lot on Reddit about this board being what? What was that? Let me look at that. Boy, there's a lot on this.
What'd you
This
say?
board being a handful. Yeah, he said that there was a lot on Reddit about this board being a handful. All right. So do we want to go with 4-3 on it? We can try it.
Come on, baby, work. Show me what you're working with.
It's just flashing right now.
Did you say you have Jarvis on?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what caused me to go back and look. I heard someone say that it was double A, I believe it was. Said there's a lot on Reddit about this board being a handful.
I would say so, it being, that far back.
I don't even have gyro.
No gyro data. Do you have motor data? Let me see that. Do D-Shot 600.
Skip, do you have to use the old config for this F4? Old BF.
Turn her on. Did you plug it in?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Oh, you gotta save the default gyro. The D-Shot. Save and reboot.
Old test.
It says you have 0.7 volts on your battery. I hope that ain't right.
Well, the battery's not turned on right now.
Oh,
Now it is. And the motor's just twitched again. Oh, I got something out of motor 4 there for a little bit. And then it kicked the smoke stopper.
it kicked your stopper.
Yep.
We're getting somewhere.
Let's try it with a little bit more amps. Nope, I don't like that.
You still ain't got battery on.
There we go.
I heard doot doot.
There it goes. It's spinning.
There we go.
We're out
All
of
right,
order.
so we've done that.
All right, let me see if all 4 will spin. Ooh, that went rough. That kicked it. But it's okay.
Okay,
Let's
now
see what 4 is.
we
Let's
gotta
take it
fix
back.
gyro.
Raymond Correa.
Ooh, I think that's that might be a bad motor.
It might just have something in it. Might not be bad. Might just have some crap in it
It's old.
because it's
All
got
right.
maintenance.
Right.
All right, let's go to configuration.
What in the
All
world?
right, we have. So the CPU load is just a little bit high, so turn it down a little bit for the PID loop frequency. Save and reboot.
This is old. 8K would be.
Now wait just a second. Don't
Oh,
do anything.
well, already went into it.
Go back to setup. Now wait just a second. Don't do anything at all. Now see if you can move it. Nothing. Well, pickles.
8K, 4K. You think the let me try to flash it with the old. We already tried it, didn't we? With the old Beta Flight. I'm wondering if this F405 has just got. See, we're at 21%.
Do you have to use the old config for this F4 old beta flight?
That's what I'm thinking.
I keep thinking that the F4s have to be loaded with an older version of Betaflight.
I vaguely remember something about that also.
3.8 is what Workbits is saying. Try it. See what happens.
Flash it to 3.8
Yeah.
with the same flash that we just did. STM
To the-
Discovery.
Oh, I'd go back up to the modem because it does say that on the board, right?
What's
The
that?
12MC or whatever you said it was.
Well, it just says I2C. There's just an I2C port for like a.
Well, we did get motors on this, so maybe try working with this and see if.
Yeah, let's see. I can't go back
you
older
can
than
go
4.2.
to. Yeah.
So let me try.
Do you have to have a different version of Betaflight?
Yeah, on some of them. That's something that I've noticed on some of my old ones. Let me just close this.
Older configurator too.
Yeah. Okay. What do I do? Okay. Let me share my window again. Now this is Betaflight 10.7.4. It
Oh, you have an older version.
Oh yeah, because I've still got quads with with 3.5.7 on it. Choose the board. What am I looking
Now,
for? Mamba
look at the numbers
I2C.
here.
All right, we can look at more.
Wait, go back and look at them. Let's see what we got here. That's a F722. It's definitely not going to work on that. It's a F405.
Mamba G4
And
F7 723.
F405 up there. US I2C.
See, that's only US
There's
and this one. The other ones are 2022.
Yeah, do
So
the oldest one. Yeah,
the
the
U.S.
the new. Yeah, just try that one. Yeah.
All right, but let's go. Ah, see, it's not gonna let me go back any further.
Well, 4.3 is what we were going for, right?
To be
Or
honest
4.2,
with Yars, I
or
haven't
thought we
flown or
were.
messed
Or
with
no, it's the
anything for well
3.8.
over a year.
Just try it.
Neat,
See what
but that
happens.
stuff
I
still
mean, it ain't
sticks
gonna
in
hurt
your
nothing.
noggin.
Yeah, I'm trying the oldest one they got.
Could have swapped the stack already.
Yeah, but not for the cost. I mean, it's a stack gonna run
Yeah,
you
we
now
could
crazy.
the stack that sure. For sure we could have, but this is like going back in the past, blast from the past. You know, kind of like
Yeah,
Pastor's got the Back to the Future.
right.
We're
Well,
going back to the past.
and there might be a lot of us that might have to go back to some old flight controllers if these tariffs
Yeah,
stick around.
use your own stuff. I mean,
Yeah, we might have to start using some old stuff. We might have to know how to do this stuff.
the tutorial video for Pastor to put up is on how to make this old stuff work.
Yeah, got to figure it out first. All right. We flash beta flight 4.2.8. Apply custom defaults.
I got some similar asks. Want them? All my stuff is old set.
It's going to do that old thing where you got to unplug everything, close it out, open it back up.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, I seen it move.
We got gyro.
Come on.
Look at that.
Come
What in the
on.
world? Look at this.
Turn the power on.
Power is on. Green lights, motors twitched. Nothing.
Nothing.
Mutton.
Wah, wah. CPU load is 4. I don't think you're going to do anything to it. Good. Do the other flash. The 12.1C or whatever it's called.
I1C.
Yeah.
I2C. Yeah.
You know what the funny thing would be?
What's that?
If it was those other two the whole time. Yeah, I'd do 430, yeah. If it was at the 22A or whatever the whole time.
What the heck? Look at all of that.
Did you load it?
It didn't need to, evidently. I loaded it.
Okay.
Are we even sure that it is the... Are we sure that it is the Mamba stack?
Yeah. I am very sure that it's Mama stack. I've seen the whole stack. Looks just like it. But there is 2 flashes we are skipping, so we should try those if this does not work.
What, the 2022 ones?
Yeah.
Which we had the motor spinning with the STM32, so that means that it's not a bad wire, in between
Yeah,
the ESC.
yeah,
The ESC's working and the wire's correct. So there's a few things that we've been able to eliminate out.
the gyro's moving. That's good.
And YOT last do
Plug her in before you hit the switch.
Turn some power on to it. It's all green. Motor's twitched again. Mutton. Nothing.
No. You ain't got nothing.
Ain't got no gas in it.
You know,
Ain't got no gas in it. Don't know what to rub with. We can try them other two.
yeah, you might as well. Yeah, ain't gonna hurt it.
Oops FPV. French fried potatoes.
Just ain't got no gas in it. Can't get it to do nothing. What's it say initial? Ooh, reboot failed.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Try to get.
Don't know what I did wrong. Didn't hold my mouth right.
When you get it working, make sure you give it a good slap and say that ain't going anywhere.
A technical tap. So, you know the pink drone that I'm building?
Yeah.
Pastor?
The peak or pink?
Pink motor drone.
Yeah.
It's already not on anywhere.
You have a video system for it?
Yeah, HDzero. I can sing you one.
Alrighty. I've got it built as far as I can go without a video system, and
I was gonna call. I was gonna call you today
receiver.
and got held up.
Yeah, and then we need to talk about your other two.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Program
it flashed.
successfully. It did flash. Apply custom defaults. Moving.
I'm getting there on this.
That's
Come on, motors.
power.
Don't push the switch until you power on.
Power on.
Won't even let you move the slider, will it? Nothing. Not a nothing.
Nope. No, sir.
Well, let me do some research while you're looking at the other one. There's one more that you can do there.
Yeah. B.
I wish, like, this guy does a review and unboxing and everything, but it's Albert Kim, hey. But he doesn't do a beta flight. Let me search through his stuff.
Man, I built probably 10 Mamba 20 by 20 stacks, but I just went with what they had on them and what they come flashed with. Does Mamba have a factory reset for it? I know not. Alright, it flashed. Let's see if it's got any gas in it.
I know what's wrong with it.
What? Ain't got no gas in it?
You guys know what ESC is on it and what the firmware is? We all tried hooking it up to a ESC configurator,
Nah.
seeing if it can read them.
Won't even let me move the slider up on it. Mutton. Oh, that might be my fault. See? Nothing. See, I don't. Why does it have them as servos? See that? Servos and motors, you can't do nothing.
Okay, so the two new ones, the F-22, the 2022 A and B is for the newer ones they have. So it's definitely not that.
Right.
Which you told me that, I know, but we had to try them anyways, right?
Doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
The only thing we got the motors to spin on was the STM F4.
Discovery.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Let me see something.
Albert Kim's got 3 videos to him, but
It says it merges.
not a neither one of them he puts it on Betafly. I had to use that word, not a neither one.
It says 3.6.4 Betaflight upstream merge. What the crud is that? Butterfly. Betaflight upstream merge. I don't know. I don't know enough to know what that is. I wonder if you have to have these. Are you guys able to see that? Let me get here so I can see what's going on. Oh, it's just... Whoa. Where? There we go. Okay, yeah. So... Fury F4 Hex.
It said, okay, you're showing something else.
Yeah. Fury F4 Hex. I don't know, guys. I'm past my experience level here.
I think we both are.
Can do some research.
Oh, how does STM discovery work?
Why does it work? When we get the flight controller to work, we can't get the flight controller to work with the ESC unless we do the discovery. Here's another old one. I'm pretty sure it has beta flight on it. Gotta be TX. But I think it does the same thing when you try to plug it up to a new. Boom, see, that keeps failing. Yep, it keeps failing on me.
Next.
Morkfit's next. Does it have the mamba snake printed on it? No. It doesn't.
Does that have the mamba snake printed on it?
No.
Are you positive it is a mamba?
No. When it was in beta, when I got it, when it had all the tones, it said Fury F4. And I don't, and that was in the hex stuff that I was looking at earlier. So what did I do? I'm not getting beta flight. The old. Now see, I can pull out my old MacBook, but I got to charge it. That's got really old beta flight on it. But I don't think it's going to work on here.
Says try flashing to beta flight 4.3.2. Let me look at this. Somebody is talking about
Is
it.
that iFlight?
Is it iFlight? You talking about the stack in it? It's an iFlight stack? I don't think so. There is nothing written on the. Of course, I'm going to switch glasses again if I'm going to be trying to read stuff. There is nothing written on the top of this board.
That frame looks pretty cool though. Aluminum
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah, with carbon fiber arms. That might be the arrow over on the side, but I don't think so. Why would they lead with the USB? And then when you look at the back, this is 2018-8-30H 302 I2C pads. Share what that Mamba stack looks like, Skip. If you can put it up. Remember the Mambas used to have these so that you could take and plug that little that little wire off of it so you could plug up that little beeper that come with it. It looks like a Mamba 20 by 20.
This is what I'm seeing.
Pause it there for a second. Man, that looks just like it.
Yeah.
Wait. His USB was up.
And it's the F405 Mini is what they called it.
Didn't we have a flash for that? The Mini? The F4 Mini?
I don't know. We can
I thought
check
I
it out.
remember seeing that somewhere. Let me plug this thing back up. See if we can find an F4 Mini somewhere. Last time we're gonna mess with it.
Yeah, sorry for driving you guys nuts by looking at this. But it's nice to try to figure these old things out. I think it is.
Yeah. See, I think it was just in the Mamba. Is it Mamba G4 Maytech? I thought I saw a Mini in one of them. Nope. When did I see the Mini? I don't know.
Oh, I think I found something. Let's see what this is. Okay. Betaflight configurator installer 10.5.1.
My oldest is 10.7.
That's what this guy is using for that exact one. So let's find that.
See, I want to show y'all something. Let's see if I can get it to do it with this other one. When I plug it up, it'll say too new of a version. No. Maybe not.
Do you have Windows?
No, I'm running a Mac, but I've got Windows on my laptop. Pull up my old iMac. December 20th, 2018. Omnibus F4. Let me see here on this thing. Well, I've got motors on it. To put props on it.
That's 10.5.1. Let's see here.
He's got props in anyway. Butterfly. You know that someone may have a need to take an old quad from Butterfly to newer stuff. Put Me, my advice to you, if you got an old quad, it's flying fine on Butterflight, leave it on it. That's my advice.
I think I found where you can download it, Pastor.
Okay. Or I can download the old version of.
Yeah, the one that this guy is using is 10.5.0.
Okay. Let me take the
Yeah.
props off of this one here first, and let's go out a little further.
And I just found it.
I'm pulling the props off of this one to test the motors on it.
It says 5.1. Okay. And saying to use the 10.5.1 on Betaflight because there was a bug on 10.5.0. So that surely is going to work. I'm going to send you this right now,
All
and you should be able to download this. I'm going to put it in chat,
right. Let me check the
live stream
motors on
chat.
this old one.
There you go. The GitHub is now in live stream chat.
Okay, hang on a second. Why has it failed? Why are you failing?
When he does this, he has the flash Fury F4 OSD.
Yep, that's what it was on it. Fury F4 OSD.
Well, you should be able to find it in that beta flight that I sent you.
Oh, this is gonna.
Oh, you moved on to another drone?
Yeah, just real quick, see if I can get any kind of motor movement out of it. Yep. Yep. This one will run right there. All right. The LEDs tripped it when it was on the low amps. All right. So that's what it had, the Fury F4.
Yeah.
Do we want to try to look that up and flash that first?
Make sure you are using the
Well,
right gear.
with that
PP.
beta flight that I just sent you, you should be able to do that.
Okay, let's see if this one's got it real quick. I did it. I saw it before. While I'm in here, let's just see it. Flash. Board. Fury F4 OSD right there. Let me share my screen. There it is right there. Fury F4 OSD.
You have to use the old configurator. PP.
Okay.
Let's try, what'd you say, 3.4.30?
Yeah, 4.30. Yep.
Let's just load firmware. Let's just, I mean, we flashed, what, a dozen already.
Yeah.
Ignore the risk. Continue. Fury F4 OS.
So you have to use the old configurator.
Is that what they say?
But we'll try this for giggles.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this is not going to be an issue for people, but
Well, I mean, once we figure it out, we will have an order of operation.
Yep. It's an F405. Yep. And right now I can't see the chat, so if you got a question or something, do exclamation point space, and Jarvis will read it to me.
Yeah, Oops FPV is saying if it's an F411, then yes, you need to use old Betaflight because for some reason in the gyro won't work if you do get it to flash to some flight controllers. So some people are saying that even though you can get it to flash on the newer configurator, that for some reason it still doesn't work. So
Okay.
we're going to try this. If this doesn't work, I have the link in the chat for him to download. The gyro is working.
All right, let me plug in.
Power it on.
Notice the motors jumped.
Motors are on.
Working.
Bingo!
He's looking for those triple OOs.
There we go.
There
So
it
if you
is.
have a Mamba, old Mamba flight controller, you can use
Yeah, see how that popped? How that
Betaflight configure 10.10.0 and make sure you download the firmware, the Fury F405 OSD. It's a Fury F4 OSD.
That one right there's. That one right there's
And that's
tripping the smoke
430
stopper.
firmware.
If this one's tripping the smoke stopper, should I try it without the smoke stopper?
It's just the motors. It's you winding up the motors that pulling a lot of amps. It'll work without the smoke stopper just fine. You wouldn't have made it this far if it wouldn't.
Yeah, it sounded like I could hear it. It don't sound as smooth. It is like it's got something in it.
Yeah, you might have to blow that one out.
So there we go. What? I might have to use my.
I don't know if you own a compressor or not, but they make an electronics blower. Armando had one, and it was like super powerful. You could about use it as a leaf blower. It was so powerful.
Making sure that none of the windings are touching. I might try it. 2306 2400 kV motor. The windings aren't touching anywhere. I wonder if I should try it without a smoke stopper. See if it'll spin it up. Let's see what this.
There's a screw in there, a whoop screw.
But I don't think so. It's spinning freely.
Look at the bottom of it. Make sure there ain't nothing on it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
No.
It's spinning fine. I'm gonna check.
I tell you what will mess up a motor faster than anything, and that's a lead off of a capacitor. They fit perfectly in a motor.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Plug it up. No smoke stopper.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Calibrate that puppy.
Let's see. Motors.
Nope, calibrate it.
Oh, sorry. There we go. All right, motors. Yeah, see, that one's jacked up. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Is it not spinning at all?
It is
Is it
spinning, but
just going?
it's making a noise. I mean, we'll take my part of my headset off and listen to it. It's motor number 1.
Just, it looks like it's jittering. Is it not spinning all the way?
It's going, but I can spin it freely.
But it's not spinning all the way, though, right?
Mm-mm. Watch it.
Okay. So what that means is you either have this is the 3 issues. You either have a wire shorted on the motor side,
Mm-hmm.
which means because if it's got, I don't know what the windings look like, if it's a bunch of strands into one, or if it's
It
just
actually
one
looks
big.
good. It's got a good coating on the bottom of it. And the bottom, you know, from looking at it, don't look burnt.
Okay.
Let me see.
The second thing is you have an ESC pad that's touching another ESC pad that's bridged.
No, it don't have. It might have a cold solder joint on one of them. I'm looking
And
at
then
I'm looking at the
and
solder
they're all
joints.
and nothing's so if nothing's loose, nothing's bridged, then
Yeah.
you have to check your ESC on your ESC configurator. So either if it's a BL Heli 32, which it probably is, you need to check it on BL Heli 32. Could find that out real quick. Just
So
give me just
here's the motor that's. Yeah, it's clearly you can see space in between them. Even in that zoom. Yeah, there's nothing touching nothing. And up underneath this motor, there is. I wonder if it's got a bent motor tail. It does feel. It feels just like the other ones.
I bet one is out of whack.
okay. So
Could be one of them's jacked up in the ESC config. That's right. All right. Well, at least we got it that far. So, I mean, I could put a.
well, do you have BL Heli 32 on your computer?
BL Heli 32. I have I have Blue Jay ESC configurator.
You can try that. See if that brings it up. If it doesn't bring it up, then you have to use BL Heli 32. Because I know for a fact it ain't AM32. That's a really recent one.
Yeah. All right. Let me get back to actually doing. I thought that would be something short and simple, but no. I'll change my glasses so I can see. But hey, that Fury F4 OSD. If you get an old Mamba stack.
Yeah, you know exactly what it is now and how to do that. That'd be a good tutorial video for somebody.
Nice suit, PP.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this suit, Pastor?
It's just a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt. My wife was like, "Here, wear this
Oh,
one.
is it?
Wear this one tonight." Yeah, it's just a regular old t-shirt.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual suit for a second there.
No. Already got a tux. Been a long time since I've been in a tux. A long time. Well, at least you. Here's the thing on butterfly. What I would tell you to do from what I've learned tonight. If you get a quad that's got butterfly on it, it's going to tell you that you can't do anything but go in the CLI. Go into the CLI and type version, and it's going to tell you. It told me Fury F4 OSD, and so I mean that's what I recommend. If you get one that's got the old the old butterfly on it or whatever, Betaflight will tell you in the CLI what it has. So I think right now I've just got a motor.
Just ordered a New Jersey. The Infinity Loop slab project.
Oh, cool. I haven't been on Luke's channel in a while. I need to jump over there and stalk him for a bit. But this motor, when I spin this motor, it feels just as smooth as can be. It could be a ESC config thing. Y'all mentioned that. Let me see if I've got it on here. I don't do a lot of the testing on here on this computer. Well, that Blue Jay's it's a browser based anyway, right?
Yeah, Blue Jay is browser based.
Yeah. As soon as I do that over here, though, YouTube's going to cut the chat off. So. Alright. CLI dump. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get it close to right first. But the motor's making a noise. Like it's. I wish y'all could hear it. Let me see if I can get y'all to hear it. It makes me think it might have a bent bell, but man, I don't know. With a bent bell, it's not going to spin freely like that. I mean, that's just. And that's the motor. The other ones. Yeah, see, if anything, they seem a little more grippy than this one. I wonder if it's got a magnet to come off of it. I mean, look, I didn't think of that. Putty? Let me see. I can remove that. There's something. Yeah, it's just putty. Yeah, there's nothing there. You can see there's a lot of clear coat, if you will, or
it's
whatever on
it.
it.
And not spinning. It looks like.
Yeah. I could. I can look at it later. See what on my laptop. Pull that out and get everything going. Skip did. I didn't want the whole stream to be about this little quad, but did you have anything you wanted to talk about, Ethan? Either one of you?
I didn't have anything specific today. I kind of like doing the deep dive on the quad. That was pretty neat. What you got rotating in the back there?
What's that?
What's on the carousel?
Oh, that's another one. Short on the motor connection? It could be. I'm going to resolder them up and try it. That's this one. I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, that looks nice.
It's got some bright LEDs on it in the back.
Yeah, that thing was cool.
Yeah. It is really slammed. I don't know if it has Betaflight on it or not. Hopefully it doesn't have Butterfly. We can see. Props are not they're not tightened down, so. Can still cut you like this though. What in the world is that? GG. Jeez. Sticking type of word. Oh, goodness.
So there is
What's that?
there is a couple of drone news
I did
that we
one
have
time. Ha ha
out,
ha.
which we all know about the new Mavic 4 Pro. We heard about that last time coming out. They have a leaked photos of a DJI Osmo 360. If you guys want to see that. Here's the new leaked photos of the Osmo 360.
That's an Osmo?
Yeah.
It's kind of breaking from tradition there, isn't it?
It's kind of like split between the GoPro and the Insta360 is what it says. And besides that, let's see here. We have Congress wants a fix to the unauthorized drone activity over U.S. military installations. And I mean, you can't blame them for that, you know.
No. Only person to blame there is whoever is stupid enough to fly over them.
You know, if you are flying over a U.S. base, I don't see why they don't just get shot down.
Yeah.
Or at least they have those zapper guns. I'm surprised they don't just zap them out of the sky, because we all know that you ain't supposed to be flying over a military base. Why they're letting them fly is it just really surprises me.
So a little story actually, kind of similar. I was on vacation once and I brought my drone gear, and on my way back from vacation I went to see my brother-in-law's graduation from Marine boot camp, and all my drone gear was in the back of my car and I was staying on base. So they had to do a search of my car and they said, "So you got some drone gear back there? You are under no circumstances ever allowed to take one of those off the ground on the base. If you do, you will be imprisoned."
Yeah, and it's a very big surprise to me that they don't search down or, have their own drones to follow whoever is flying in the air to catch them.
Yeah.
Because if I can get 3 miles out with a DJI 03 unit with a pair of goggles, 3, I'm sure they've got something way better than me.
Mhm.
You would think they do. New American drones offer longer flight, bigger payload than DJI.
Props work on that.
So here's a new one. Silicon Valley's come up with Santa Clara-based Sci-Fly has unveiled 2 powerful drones. You got the Q12 and the Q250. Both platforms are NDAA compliant.
Betaflight.3.
Sci-Fi. I wonder what that even looks like. So let's see here. That is definitely not it. That's foil boards. Did I spell it right? S-I.
Those notifications are killing me.
What is it? Someone's Discord notifications. Probably need to turn your
Yeah, I think
Discord
it skipped.
notifications.
Here we go.
Skip, you should turn on streamer mode.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, that
Funny
looks
enough,
scary.
it's probably my server that's going off that he's getting notified for.
Well, I just tested this one, and it spun up. So
Nice.
it's the pulsar. It's got the little lights underneath the motors, the little Emax pulsar motors.
All right. Streamer mode is enabled.
It's got
All right. So there is
pulsar.
a sci-fi drone, long endurance flight drone. Here's the flight time: 180 minutes, 10 pounds of payload, 90-mile range. Wow. And top speeds of 55 mile per hour.
Gosh, how big is the battery on that sucker?
That's the Q12.
Now, who's that by?
The Sci-Fi. S-I Fly.
Huh.
It looks giant.
Yeah.
Now, is it under 55 kilograms, so you don't need a special license for it?
It does not say. Here's the Q250.
That looks
237 pounds.
payload. Wow.
100 minutes of flight time. 85 miles. MTOW. What's MTOW mean?
I don't know.
551 pounds.
Probably total weight with payload. I don't know.
Top speed 100 miles. So that sucker's just zinging through the air.
Look at it. It's putting a light. Look at the picture above there. Why? You shouldn't do that. That's no. No, don't put your
Right.
don't put your spotlights down on the cop cars below you.
Yeah. Firefighting, aerial spraying.
Uh,
That's crazy. So these guys are going to take every advantage of the 108. It's an American company too.
those arms look flimsy though, don't they?
They look like they're airfoils.
Yeah, they do.
It definitely looks wild. But that's the only two they have is the Q12 and the Q250, which they don't look too much different from each other.
Yeah. Yeah, not a single real picture. Yeah. All of them look like they are renders.
True, there's not a single real picture. These are all, what you call it,
The real
auto-generated or whatever you call it.
freestyle thinking face.
The real question is, how does it freestyle?
How is it played down?
It's got a hose hook to it for firefighting. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Could you do a power loop with it?
Yeah, that's my big question. Can you do a power loop?
Even a slow one, just a slow one.
Oh my goodness, I am tired today, fellas.
Are you getting tired, Pastor?
I've just been tired all day.
Let's see what else we have here. $400,000 special DJI drones are used in the agriculture industry. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I think we know why they drain themselves. The Mavic 4 Pro might not require SD card.
Really?
DJI pulls the plug on Phantom 4 Pro. I think we covered that last time.
Yeah.
Angry resident shoots firework at police drone. Here's what happens.
Get bounced off the pavement.
Isn't shooting anything at drones a felony?
Yeah, it definitely is. This is happening in Canada.
Oh,
A?
They're out on an important mission using a drone to help locate a missing person. Everything was going smoothly until a nearby resident decided to take matters in his own hands. After spotting the drone flying above, the man confronted the officer on the ground, expressing concern about the aircraft. The officer calmly explained that the drone was police operated and being used to assist with the search.
It's insane!
You think that'd clear things up, right? Wrong. Despite knowing the police was drone helping an emergency, the man set up and lit and launched a firework straight at it. Luckily, the drone pilot was quick on his controls and managed to dodge the explosive, avoiding damage and preventing dangerous crash over the neighborhood.
Wow.
Officers quickly arrested the firework launching culprit. The 50-year-old man now faces charges obstructing the police damaging an aircraft. It's been released and appearance notice will discover and answer his actions in court.
Yeah.
Many folks might not realize.
Thank you for
In
the
Canada.
$5 super chat. Said they coming for all the airspace. Probably. Except for indoors, probably.
Many folks may not realize in Canada, similarly in the U.S., drones, especially police drones, are legally considered as aircraft. Messing with one is just bad manners, as it is serious offense that could land you big league trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means don't be shooting drones out of the freaking air.
Yeah.
Or trying to.
Yeah.
I don't think you have enough tabs.
You're gonna be as
They,
what's it
they
called?
don't think you have enough tabs open. Skip.
Oh, yeah. Guys, you can tell they're all about drones
Cool
too.
cat.
Hey, cool cat.
Yeah. Shoot anything at
Welcome
a.
to the. Oh, I got to show you guys some stuff. I've been working a little bit on my channel here, Skip and oh, I'm sorry. What's your name, brother?
Ethan.
Ethan. Sorry, having one of those days. They're not going to be able to see it, but
It's all right.
I told you guys this was coming, and
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
the snozberries taste like snozberries. And
That was funny that you played that right when I ripped the vape.
that's right. Wait, I've got another one that'll be good for you.
I wasn't talking to you, dudes.
Oh,
I
that's
was
not
talking
that
to
one.
that squirrel
That's
over
the
there.
wrong one. That's an old one. I got it back. I'm not talking to you, Deeds. I'm talking to that squirrel.
You're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies.
You're
You're
the
gonna be
goat.
doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
In the van down by the river. I got that one now. And this one for anybody that tries to shoot down a drone.
How dare you!
Where's Greta? How dare you?
How dare you?
How
As
dare you?
the chief from Cars would say, "Boy, you in a heap of trouble."
Yep. Right. My life goal, living in a van down by the river. It's them papers. You take them papers that you're supposed to be doing your homework with and you roll them up.
You're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies.
For rolling
You're gonna be
doobies.
doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
I like it how David Spade and what was that? That actress's name. She played on Married with Children. They both had just lost it in it. So yes, cool cat. If you like what you see here, hit that like and subscribe button. That really helps us out. Matter of fact, every FPV, if you're into FPV or radio control, like just about every video that you see. It helps push our hobby out there to more people. So, also guys, everything was shipped yesterday. So I think everyone's got a picture of your package with the tracking number on it. So everything from the giveaways is gone out to you. So again, thank you everybody for Christina Applegate. Yep, that's it. Yep. Spade and Christina Applegate. Yep. That's what I knew it just couldn't get it out of my stuck out of this head. So well guys, how about if we wrap this up tonight? No, it's not been as long as other streams, but it'll give me opportunity to jump back on. So we got Bork Bits in the Tech Talk right now, so there's people waiting. Let's get some more likes on it. Yeah, hit those likes if you can, guys. And if you're just really angry today, just smash the like, just pound the like button, just hit it till it breaks. What's it saying we got here?
Oh yeah.
In the like button.
I definitely hit the like button.
Yeah. We need to smash that like button. And I'm gonna work on some of these other quads. Maybe even this quad that you see that we've been working on tonight. If we can get it resurrected back to life, it may end up being on a giveaway with its little canopy and everything. It's actually a cool looking quad once it's all buttoned up. Got air intakes if you want to run a digital VTX. So Skip, if you don't have anything else, I'm going to wrap this up tonight and then jump on Discord.
Good.
You're good?
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me on.
Yep. Ethan, you all right, man?
I'm all set.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being a part tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. See ya.
All right. Chris Farley was one of the greatest, wasn't he? Thank you, man. Great stream tonight.
One Vision Aerial.
Yeah, a little bit off. A little bit off, but hey, remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air. Take care.